On the 60th anniversary of the UN Convention for Refugees, Israeli Deputy Foreign Minister Ayalon has blasted the section of the organisation responsible for Palestinian refugees, calling it ineffective and morally and politically unacceptable. Speaking in Geneva, Ayalon took the position that Israel widely supports the principles governing the treatment of refugees, but that the UNHCR had done damage to the peace process between Israel and Palestine by not finding long-lasting measures to cope with the problem of displaced people.
So, how did it all begin? In May 1948, the local Arab population was joined by 7 Arab countries in a collective attempt to destroy the newly re-established Jewish state. Encouraged by Arab leaders who promised they would return as victors, and later on, as a result of their failed war efforts, an estimated 500,000 Arabs fled to neighboring Arab territories. But is this the full picture? I'd like you to take a look at the refugees in these photos. Many people assume they are Arab refugees fleeing Israel. But in fact, they are innocent Jewish refugees forced out of Arab countries. This map tells the full story. There were far more Jewish refugees than Arab refugees. Over 850,000 Jews from ancient Jewish communities predating Islam and the Arab.
That Ayalon took the step of releasing his own video of his speech to broaden its potential media impact is not surprising. Earlier in the year, Ayalon controversially put out his own video version of what he called the truth about the West Bank, which provoked a storm of criticism over the Deputy Minister's views, as well as question marks over his public relations nous. His speech in Geneva, while making what some, though far from all, may see as justifiable criticism of the UN policy over the problematic issue of Palestinian refugees, comes after what many will interpret as belligerent comments by Israeli Interior Minister Eli Yishai. Prior to Ayalon's speech, Yishai, referring to some 50,000 African economic migrants, asylum seekers and refugees currently in Israel, reportedly vowed to exert every effort to ensure that the last of the infiltrators return to their countries. The effects and effectiveness of Ayalon's media muscle flexing remain to be seen.